Eric Hammer here, registered psychotherapist. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the concept of enmeshment and how this can impact men in romantic relationships. But before I continue, please hit that subscribe button below so you'll be notified about any new videos that I have here on my channel. So essentially what enmeshment is, it's a clear lack of boundaries where there's an over-involvement in terms of how we might be impacting other people's feelings and thoughts, and this real lack of sense of separation of self from the other. And typically this is something that is a learned sort of thought, feeling that occurs in childhood based on past experiences. And the way I like to view it is as though if I take my two hands here and I enmesh them together in this sort of sequence, if there's a pull from my hand in this way, hey, I'm pulling the other hand in that direction, or the opposite. Right? So essentially this idea of a push-pull dynamic for individuals, right? This sense of you are making me, right, feel this way, and a real lack of, hey, there's two separate individuals here with their own sense of who they are and their own feelings and thoughts, and they're in relationship together versus a stuckness and a lack of flexibility, a lack of freedom in terms of how I might respond or act or who I am. And so again, there's this real loss then when we're thinking about enmeshment of the self in relationship. And this can lead to all sorts of relationship dynamic dysfunction and problems. And again, something that is learned in terms of our interactions in childhood. So for example, there might be a difficulty in terms of a fear of intimacy, right? This might show up as, you know what, I can't share who I really am because I might impact you in a way that I'm scared of. And all of a sudden our dynamic, right, is going to be impacted. This can look like guilt, right? If I'm upset about something, I might make you, right, feel a certain way. And so again, this sort of lack of individuation, lack of boundary between the other. And really, we need this healthy boundary in relationship in order to be able to relate to the other individual, right? We need the openness of being able to have conflict if necessary, and a way to again connect with others, as opposed to having this very rigid stance in which when I do this, I can almost predict exactly what you're going to do. This push-pull dynamic, and it can really lead to this lack of self, this real dysfunction in terms of really not being able to relate to one another as two separate human beings. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave a comment below, and please check with a psychotherapist to make sure this or any information is appropriate for you. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day. Take care.